Alright, so what's up, black women? Okay, well, it's lunchtime, so I'm gonna talk quick so I can get a couple of minutes in to try to eat just a little bit of my lunch and then go back to the office. But I like to come out here in the forest. Did y'all hear me say forest? In the park, because it reminds me of a forest, right? And it's kind of relaxing because it's really busy over here, but this is very calming to me. I love all this forestry. I love this, right? So, but let me just talk quickly about something that I've realized or that I've seen on YouTube that is really getting on my nerves, right? Okay, remember I told you the other day about how you had a couple of YouTubers over on the, I guess, tech black women side of YouTube where they're trying to attack BWE. Now, mind you, BWE, divestment, level up, all that stuff needs to be attacked. Because literally, all of the women, as we know, they're all on here trying to make a buck. And to try to tell you that they're not, they would be lying, right? And it's not no shade to them trying to do it, but in the way that they do it is the problem, right? But what I see now as a result of the whole thing with the lady with the brick. Now, you got to understand, right? I'm not caring about whether it was real or not. And I expected that type of outcome from the very ignorant, problematic black males that, unfortunately, we have a connection to in race only. But the whole thing with that, what the hell is her name? Rhoda, right? The whole issue with her is that the other women in the tech area of black YouTube is trying to make black women feel like, once again, we're these helpless, hopeless, hyper ghetto people, because that's what hyper ghetto means, to be helpless and hopeless people who don't have anything going for us, and you know, there's no love on the horizon or anything that black women who romanticize relationships and dysfunctional men to think that you know, all hope is lost. You're never gonna find somebody to care about you. Nobody does care about you. Everybody hates you, blah blah blah, right? All bullshit. Because black women, the thing that none of these people want you to really comprehend is that once you step outside of and you get rid of the need to have the desire to be wanted by people who don't like you, hate you, despise you, hurt you every chance they get, and constantly come on these platforms every day to talk shit about you like you're the worst thing in the world because they're cowardly, too afraid to take on the white racist system to make things better for themselves and for you. So when you see these people coming out and attacking you and talking shit about you, and they always have a complaint or criticism, listen, look at them and just like flick them off like, are you weak shit? It doesn't matter what you say or how you say it. Your problem with me is because I will not allow you to run over me and make me feel like I'm less than trash because you feel like and know you're less than trash because you don't fight for anything in the society. That's not my problem. Now, black women, we have to get to the point where we understand that once we step out of that shit and we actually start caring about each other and really having good relationships with each other, going places with each other, depending on each other, living good lives with each other, all that other stuff that they talk about will be a thing of the past in your mind and in reality. And when you love yourself, you come together collectively with your own type of women and you show to this society that you could give two shits about how other people feel about you, their opinion, and what they think they might be able to do with you or without you. When you don't give a shit, believe me, when you ignore people, that is I don't even know how to explain it, but I'll say it like this. When you ignore people, that is exactly when they pay the most attention to you. Because I don't know what it is about ignoring people, but they hate to be ignored. They go out of their way to be acknowledged, and they want you to see them, even if you don't give a shit about looking at them. So keep your head up always, black women. Know that all these women on here, for whatever reason, they got some type of fucking issue with themselves and with other black women, where they always have to try to come at black women from a standpoint of lack. Like, oh, you always missing something in order for this or that to happen. Because they buy into all this bullshit these ignorant ass, ugly, fucking, degenerate black males have to always say. I get so tired of this shit. Because if black women really would just start loving themselves, worrying about themselves and other black women, half this shit wouldn't even faze you, and you would not even care about what they said or know it, because you wouldn't be paying attention. Like when I put up the video the other day when I said, I can't remember the title, but the last one in reference to protecting your daughters. Oh, I had every type of troll ass woman coming to my channel talking about the title, talking about the content. I even had black males on here who actually thought I gave a shit about their commentary. Anytime I see it's them, I just immediately delete that shit and block them from the channel, because I'm talking to you right now because I know you watching this video because you can't stand to let black women live, be happy, and not be around and involved with your bum ass, right? I don't care about your opinion. I didn't ask for your 2 cents. I don't want it. And when you give it, you better know I'm going to dismiss that shit and omit it as fast as I can. Because me personally, I don't care about you. There ain't nothing you could do to impress me, faze me, or make me think about you in any endearing way. You are trash to me, 100% trash. That needs to be in a goddamn disposal, crunched up and churned up about 1,000 goddamn times until you are obliterated. Y'all make me sick. You're a waste of black women's time to bring you in this world. And then you're just disgusting. You're repugnantly gross. It's terrible, black women. So I had all that, and I ended up blocking a whole hell of a lot of people just because I decided to say, black women, hey, when you protect your daughters, not saying that you can stop everything in the world, because you know you can't, no one can, but when you protect your daughters, be helicopter moms and all the rest of that shit, predators can't get them. Grooming can't happen to them. Them being exposed to bad influence in life will not get them. Them developing a mindset of this ghetto shit that's out here to trap us, where we're running around with a philosophy like that dumb girl in the industry who's put out here in the world to create ignorant propaganda for black women to fall into, to become victim to becoming skanked out and just run amok by every piece of shit in the world, that sexy red deplorable chick. When you protect your daughter, you teach her, you show her, you grow her into the way where she is not anyone's victim. She's never in a position to be vulnerable to somebody else's ill will, because she already has everything she needs to provide and protect herself. And when you do those things for your black women, these are the very black women that grow up, and if ever they have children, because the way things are now, I mean, a black woman in her right mind would never have a boy child. They would abort them and do the opposite that the Asian countries were doing. When they find out they're having a boy, kill it. Just let the girls come through. And I really mean that. Take poison, because there's safe poisons you could take that are made from plants, where you could drink it in a tea and abort your fetus. Get rid of it. Or go fly to New York, have an abortion, or fly to any other state to the point where you can have a safe and legal abortion. And women who live in Florida, heads up, abortion's coming back on the ballot, right? Because you know DeSantis is going to lose. So it's coming back on the ballot this year. Make sure you go out in droves and abort in droves to support abortion rights, because it's coming back. Because what is happening is, every time these people in this country try to put out rules, conditions, mandates to make us yield and think they're going to control us and force us to do shit we don't want to do, they find out the hard way that you're not going to make people do shit if they don't want to do it. And it's about time black males find out the same thing. So you black women out there, stop running from these jerks when they trying to intimidate you with the, hey girl, how you doing, what's your number? Look, don't say nothing, say something, whatever you want to do. But the first time anybody bend, flex, or anything to do something to you, handle them properly and accordingly. If you don't have a licensed firearm on you to blow them back to Kingdom Come, then have something else legal from your state. And if you don't have that, then you use whatever you can to fillet. Because you gotta get to the point where you stop allowing people to treat you like you're a child in this world, and to instill fear in you and in your heart, and to teach other black women and little girls to fear these animals. You don't fear nobody. If you got to deal with somebody, then you deal with them. And stop putting yourself in positions where you get hurt in front of your children. And you start the beginning of this domestic violence type behavior, mentality, and indoctrination. Don't do that. I deliberately posted yesterday after going on to Angry Biracial's page. Let me tell y'all something. When y'all want a good laugh at a crazy man that really can't stand black men, go over here to his page and get a real holler. That dude he's a fucked up individual, because he talks about black women and always talking shit about black males, but he's quick to flag black women and everything when they try to post his videos, share them, and etc. So he's really a piece of shit too. But his content is funny, and if you want to use it to laugh and get a good giggle, it's there. But seriously, I had posted a video of his yesterday when I went through his page, and I had literally saw a woman. You know how you guys tell women move in silence and all this bullshit, and that's literally what it is. She was doing that, but she didn't do things the right way because of that move in silence stupid shit, and she got caught. She didn't get out the house fast enough to leave before he got back, and so he saw her doing that, and he ended up hurting her, and could have hurt those children as well. But she had twin little boys too. It's so sad. They had to call 911, but of course the police, because you guys were out there picketing and fuck the police and defund them, they come slow while you getting your ass kicked, and you not smart enough to pick up things in the house and either take his life or injure him severely, because you have a right to if he's endangering your life. You don't sit there and get your ass beat just to be on the safe side. No, you defend yourself and you deal with it afterwards, because I don't know what y'all made of, but I ain't letting nobody do nothing to me, and I'm gonna stand there talking about, oh, I'm gonna take this L just so I could be on the right side when the cops get here. Oh, fuck no, okay? Not going to happen, okay? Not. Because first of all, you gonna get the fuck out of here, and you gonna stop endangering me, threatening me, and scaring the fuck out of my kids. Because I don't know about y'all, but I am like an insane mama bear. Like, I will go to another zone when you threaten my children. Believe me. So when I see videos like that where the woman is actually allowing this dude to intimidate and even harm her kids, I'm like, girl, what the fuck are you made of? Because you ain't right. Because I don't give a fuck how much fear there is in the world. Fear goes out the motherfucking window when you step to one of my kids. I will turn into a whole new motherfucker on your ass, okay? So, y'all need to check that video out and check your mental. You black women that are out there still holding out for relationships with these dysfunctional black males, get it in your head. You don't need a fucking relationship. You need to live. You need to go out in this world, make your own money, have your own education, live your own life, a safe, enjoyable life, so that your kids can grow up healthy with a decent frame of mind and a happy childhood, so they could be decent adults out here in this world instead of these idiots that run around like these guys. Because these dysfunctional dudes out here hurting and killing women and children, they never put the blame where it's supposed to be. The blame is on that black male that's in that house, terrorizing black women and children and doing all types of things, because not every woman leaves these pieces of shit. And there are children that have lived their whole life through that fucking chaotic drama and trauma. So when these fools are out here trying to pass the blame on you, oh, all these people are doing wrong in society, raised by a single mother. They don't even know the fucking statistics. As a matter of fact, those statistics that they spit out, are like 30 fucking years old. Learn how to do your own research, black women, or just go to the websites. If you go to any penitentiary's website and the people that study incarceration, recidivism, and etc., they will tell you that single motherhood, people going to jail as a result of coming from those homes, and not just black women, all types of women, it's like 30%. Fathers who are single fathers, single parents, is 40-something%. And we all know why that is. Because when these dudes get involved with other women, they worry more about women than they do being a good parent and their kids. They're totally irresponsible from head to toe. So stop worrying about dealing with them. Go live your life, pick another type of man out here, or no one at all, and just go be happy. You live in this world. You need to live, you need to eat, you need to drink, have money to take care of yourself, make sure your body has mobility. You don't need to fuck, you don't need to be with nobody, you don't need to have kids, you don't need none of that shit. You need to be safe and secure and comfortable in your own skin. If you can't do that, you got a problem none of us could fix. So please think on that and work on that. Footnote for me to leave this video. Any of you fuck motherfuckers come on here with all them dumbass comments, please know you're getting immediately blocked. Have a nice day, black women. Bye, y'all.